Here's a quadratic with some ugly numbers in it. My first instinct would just be to, you can do it this way. I'm going to use a different color. You could just go straight to town with a discriminant. You don't have to change anything. Okay. Um, and just go to town with the discriminant. I kind of like not having to deal with the decimals at all. Looks like if I multiply by 100, 100 times the above, and what that's going to do is have the effect of sliding all the decimal places 2 points to the 2 decimal points to the right. So 620 x squared plus 1563x minus 20 with two more zeros added to it because I multiplied by 100. And in that one, A is 620, B is 1563, and C is a negative 2000. I like that better. Um, multiply by 100 to ditch the decimal. I'm going to throw the decimal under the bus. I'm going to kick him to the curb. Anyway, so b squared minus 4ac immediately to the discriminant first. And I'm going to have very little pity for people who don't do it this way and then make mistakes because they're bad habits from junior high and high school. 1563 squared. I should have a, there we go. Oh goodness, look at that big number. I must have been doing trigonometry. 1563 squared minus 4 times 620. Hey, see there's two minuses there. I could just drop both of them, put a plus there and a plus there, so it'd be 4 times 620 times 2000 plus 4 times 620 times 2000. Make sure I entered it right. 4 times 620 times 2000. Good. So there it is, and just enter. Big number. It's nice not to have any decimals there. So let's see, let's put the commas in the right place. 7,402,969. Now, I'm really not that interested in a simplified rational format, but I guess you could. But you'd have to break that huge number down. Gosh, and who wants to do that? Um, I'm going to go ahead and do my discriminant. Now let's go ahead and do the monkey chase the weasel. X equals negative b, negative 1563, plus or minus the square root of that 7402969. See how much cleaner my expression is over 2a, 2 times 620. And you could leave it right there like that as far as I'm concerned. Um, before you go to the calculator, you don't have to call that 2 times 620, 1240. Who cares? Um, just so long as you enter things correctly. So minus 1563, and you're going to want parentheses around this to keep that numerator together. Minus 1563 plus the square root of that huge number. I think I still got that number in my buffer. I think I could just paste that guy. Yeah, I can. That's handy. Double parentheses. Now I've got that sum and the numerator together. Now the one thing about not slamming the 2 and the 620 together is that when you enter the denominator here. Um, you need that 2 times 620 in parentheses. Otherwise, it'll just divide by the 2 and then multiply the whole thing by 620. You don't want that. You want to divide by 620. You want that 620 in the denominator. So what the heck did it just do? Oh my God. Sometimes it does this, and I hate that for that reason. If you edit a previous entry, it can get quirky and try to do autocorrect stuff to you that you don't want it to do. Um, Square root of that big number divided by 2 times 620. I think I got it right this time. Now please don't do something squarely. Thank you. And here it cleaned it up as much as it could. So apparently you've got you can pull out a factor of 7 there out of that 7,402,969. This is simplified radical form. So the 2 doesn't work because the 9 is the last digit, it's odd. 3 apparently doesn't work, clearly not divisible by 5. Then they hit it by the divided 7 out and got a factor of 7 out of it. I hope you can read this. And then that was what was left inside. And apparently there weren't any more pairs of prime factors to pull out. Anyway, so we've got this number, and I'm gonna, uh-oh, don't do that. Please don't. There. Now, typically, if I don't ask for a decimal approximation, I want an exact answer. This is one where, yeah, go ahead and just get a decimal answer. Correct to the, I guess I'd say 4 places, 0.9337. And I'm not sure if I asked for a calculator answer on that one or not. I should have on the corresponding problem in the actual writing project assignment. Notice I did not round anything off until the very end. I stuffed all this in there. And then I rounded with off on my final answer. That's how you want to do it. You don't want to round off a number and then use that number in another calculation. I am very unforgiving of that. When I say I want it accurate to 4 places, it better be accurate to 4 places in the final answer. Now, I think I have, it's going to give me a bad time if I try to edit that last answer. So let's see if I can cheat it or fool it with a little copying and pasting. Doesn't look like it messed with anything. And here's the other answer. Oh, and that one is approximately negative 3.4547. And then to write the solution as a solution set, I like to go from left to right. Negative 3 is to the left of 0.9. Negative 3.4547 to 4 places. And I'll double check the assignment itself. But yeah, your calculator will probably be able to give you like 8 digits or so, and that's fine. But I think I'm looking for in the final answer 4 digits. Okay, all right. On to the next problem.